Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. After a long break, I'm back with the new series. I know I've not done many YouTube videos from during this time, but I was busy doing some major roles. So I'm restarting this journey. I need your blessings and I need your comments, feedback. If you want me to cover any specific topics, people who have attended my trainings, especially those people, please let me know your feedback so that I can improve on it. Okay. In this series, I'm going to talk about the key difference between technical program manager versus scrum master. I have done both the roles, by the way. I've done the role of scrum master, I've done the role of technical program manager, and during my online or offline classroom trainings, multiple trainings, people ask me this question. A lot of people are confused, especially the leadership. They don't know when to hire technical program manager, when to hire a scrum master. A lot of time they advertise for a TPM, whereas they want to hire a scrum master. And a lot of time they advertise about a scrum master when they want to hire about a technical program manager. So let's talk about what are we going to cover in this session. What are the key differences in their roles and responsibilities? Who gets more salary? Who is more paid? Who has a wider span of control? And when do you need to hire a Scrum Master or TPM? And what are my recommendations based on my experience? I've trained more than 3,000 employees across different organizations. So let's talk about that. First thing I want to cover is who has span of authority or control, bigger span of authority or control. Scrum Master is basically a part of one team. Scrum Master is only responsible for one team. Sometimes people share Scrum Master with one or two teams, but I don't recommend that. That's not an ideal usage of Scrum Master. Scrum Master, is part of a team who's responsible to handle the issues of a particular one team, and that includes your developers, testers, and one member is product owner, who's part of the product management team. However, on the other side, TPM has a wider span of control or wider authority because TPM talks to multiple teams. TPM creates a plan which takes input from all the teams. It may be one or two. For example, let's say you're building a product. Let's say you're building a car. Now, in the cars, one team is building tires, one team is building engine, one team is building seats, one team is building steering. So one team is responsible to do the painting of the car, one team is responsible for the documentation of the car. So TPM will talk and coordinate to the multiple teams. However, one on all of these teams, each team may have their own Scrum Master. So the Scrum Master is part of one team or maximum two teams, whereas the TPM has a span of control over multiple teams. TPM also talks to the non-development teams. For example, if you're launching a car, you need to do a press release, you need to do communications, you need to do advertisement, marketing. So TPM also talks to the different teams and make sure their plans are ready and as per the plan you want to launch. Okay, so that's about span of authority or control. Now let's talk about what are the rules and responsibilities differences. Scrum Master facilitate agile ceremonies. What are agile ceremonies? Like sprint planning, daily scrum, review, sprint retrospective, and the most important, backlog refinement. Scrum Master facilitate. I'm underlining this word. Coaching and mentoring. Scrum Master coaches their team members. That's why I always recommend, rather than hiring a full-time Scrum Master, promote your senior engineers to be a Scrum Master of the team, because they can coach and mentor the people better in terms of coding, in terms of technically, in terms of domain knowledge. So Scrum Master plays a very pivotal role. And then remove impediments. For example, you have a team member who is new in the team and is unable to move ahead, and Scrum Master can figure out, okay, what are the things required by this new member? How do we improve his speed? Okay, ensures team collaboration, like how teams gel with each other, make sure the teams collaborate within the team and outside the team as well. For example, you're building a tire which needs to be integrated with the team who's making the body or the engine. Make sure the integration happens correctly. Make sure your requirements are understood and well configured by both teams. Scrum Master also ensures agile frameworks, or I would say agile mindset is followed. When I say agile mindset, you have to follow agile principles. Plus, always in your mind, you have those four values of agile, which was started. Okay, helps the team to prioritize. For example, sometimes you have a backlog and you don't know which story is more important. You can go to product owner. Product owner says all 10 are important. Then Scrum Master helps you to understand, okay, which one will go first, which one has a high priority, and he will do his homework and make sure to get the input. Ensure visibility and transparency so that everybody is transparent what they're doing. Product owner knows what my team is developing. And the last and most important is continuous improvement at the team level. When I say at the team level, one of the key ceremonies Scrum Master facilitates is sprint retrospective. In the ceremony, Scrum Master makes sure that whatever work team has done, we should announce kudos to the team members. We should announce what went well. Appreciation is the key. At the same time, we also need to figure out as a team that what went wrong, how do we improve it in the next sprint? And that is the part of the continuous improvement at the team level. So this is the core roles and responsibilities of a Scrum Master. Now let's understand how it is different from a TPM role. As a TPM, as I said earlier, the TPM is a more wider role. So you have to create a plan which includes your resources. When I say resources, it includes your people and non-people. TPM maintains a RAID log. RAID has a full form. R stands for risks, A stands for assumptions, I stand for issues, and D stands for dependencies. So there is a risk register or RAID log is maintained in which every team says that, oh, we have a dependency, we have an issue, or we are assuming this thing that this will work like that. So that risk register is owned by a technical program manager. Scrum Master can input to the RAID log, based on, for example, I am a Scrum Master, I can input to the RAID log that my team have these dependencies or these blockers. I need help from the senior management. Most important part, the TPM manages is budget and resource management. Are we on track? Are we under control? Are we overspending? Are we less spending? For example, you're building a solution and you're building it on the cloud. Who's monitoring those cost alerts? We need to make sure that we are under control. We are not using all the features of cloud or we are not under budget, we are not over budget. So that budget management is also with the TPM. Communication and reporting. Since TPM is coordinating across multiple teams, what TPM does, it sets up a regular cadence with both layers. One layer down, which is across all the teams, and one layer above, which is across the business and stakeholders, people who have paid to build this product or solution for you. So regular cadence is required. So basically what TPM does, TPM is a story maker. So he or she creates a story by listening, by getting the input from all the teams that, oh, we are red, amber, green, why we are red, why we are green, why we are amber, and communicates it back to the stakeholders. We need your support, we need more money, we need more people. Oh no, we are doing great, we are absolutely green, we'll be shipping this product on time. And TPM plays a bridge between product and engineering. What it means actually, and it's a very important topic to understand. Product sometimes says that I want to build Mercedes car and first go, whereas the engineering says no, it's very tough to build high class product. Let's start with MVP. Let's start with a small product. Let's start a small car which is usable as MVP, and then we'll slowly enhance it and make it Mercedes. So TPM acts as a bridge between product and engineering, and tries to create a situation which is a win-win situation for both parties and acts as a mediator. At the last, continuous improvement. Now Scrum Master does continuous improvement at the team level, whereas the TPM does the continuous improvement at the product level. Now when it's a product program level, you know uh, just like in the sprint, we measure at every sprint, we do the sprint retrospective. At the TPM level, the TPM retrospects once we deliver the project or deliver the program, how well we have delivered, what could we have done better, and how, whether the which are the things which went well, and in the next program, how can we do it better. Same thing, only difference is team versus program level. It includes multiple and it includes the different leadership. At the program level, you have stakeholders, senior leaders are more accountable, whereas in the Scrum team, the team itself is accountable, like the developers, the testers, the product owners. So the, uh, the focus of the Scrum Master is one team, and whereas the TPM focus is at the program level. So that's the key difference at the continuous improvement level as well. So this was the major differences. There are more differences as well. Like I said earlier, communications. So TPM has a wider span of control. Definitely, when you hire a Scrum Master, you need to hire between 5 to 8 years of experience. I would certainly recommend that if you have a senior junior in team, groom that person to become a Scrum Master because that person knows your code, your domain, and can coach and mentor new members. So that could be a great Scrum Master for your team. Plus, that will add another feather to the individual and get your individuals motivated. However, the TPM requires at least, I would say, 10 to 15 years experience, sometimes 12 to 16. It depends upon what type of program you're running. It needs more experience because TPM interacts more with business, senior leadership, and all the teams. So TPM, I would say, is a more matured and bigger role as compared to Scrum Master, and that's why TPM gets more paid as well. If I look at levels.fyi, if I compare most of the companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, TPM has definitely higher salaries than Scrum Masters. Like many companies don't, these companies don't hire Scrum Master these days. So most of the companies who are following agile frameworks they hire scrum masters, especially in the banking side. A lot of scrum masters were hired. So those are the key differences, roles and responsibilities. And if you have any questions, if you want to ask me something, do ask in the comment section. I would love to answer that. And please let me know if you want, if you have any question. That's all from my side. Thank you very much. I hope you have liked this video. I'm going to produce more and more, and I need your help to give me more and more inputs. You tell me what are the topics I should cover and which will be helpful for you. Thank you very much.